Hi, readers and writers. My name is Miss Hodson, and I'm your virtual teacher. So, welcome back. Today, we are continuing on our conversation as we begin lesson 27 around how to sleep keep the brain healthy and the effects of getting enough sleep as an adolescent, teenager, how important that is to your quality of life. So, really staying focused on this guiding question, how is the adolescent brain changing? And we're learning from our article this week that REM sleep, helps our brain clean out toxins and also helps solidify memories and make room for new learning. So, getting some solid sleep every night is an important quality for your brain, your health, and your learning. So I hope you're doing that and keeping track of it a little bit this week. Also, how can I make an informed decision about an issue like screen time and then effectively argue my position? I could even push this a little further and say, how can I make an informed decision about an issue like getting enough sleep and effectively argue my position? This particular article does not talk about a quantity of sleep, but it is really important to get uninterrupted sleep, lots of hours every day. We'll see. We'll talk about that later in the week. So as we get started today, I want you to pause the video if you need to, so that all of these materials are in front of you. You'll need your article, You Sleep to Recharge Your Brain and Support Learning and Memory. You'll need lesson 27 from your distance learning packet and your lesson 27 note catcher, along with a pencil. You can pause the video here, locate those materials, and I'll see you when you get back. All right, fantastic. We only have one learning target today. Great news. I can determine the main idea and supporting details of a text. Today, our text will come from a section, two sections actually, of the article itself. So we're going to get started, and those two sections that you will reread now with the close reading lens, meaning you'll read them a second time, a little more deeply with the focus on a particular writing task. On page 2 of your article, you'll come across the first section. It's called No Longer in Control. And then on page 3, you'll see the section called Flushing Out Harmful Toxins. So go ahead and pause the video here. You might need up to 10 minutes to read this portion of the article. You're not reading the whole article, just those two sections. And as you read, think about the message of this section of the article. Consider how sleeping helps clear the brain for a new day. And how does it rejuvenate during sleep? How does your brain rejuvenate? So go ahead and pause the video here for about 10 minutes. Read those two sections so they're fresh in your brain. And then come on back and we'll do the other part of the lesson together. All right, welcome back. What I'm going to have you do is maybe with a family member, caregiver, or friend, I want you to talk about the following questions. And remember, research around sleep continues today, but much has been learned throughout history. They talk in the article about Aristotle, and he was an ancient Greek guy. He was a philosopher, and he thought he was coming up with some ideas about sleep. But today we're learning a lot more in the modern world. Why is sleep important to your health now and later in life? How are dreams different from hallucinations? And how does sleep improve your memory? That is particularly interesting to me. Why don't you pause the video, have that quick conversation, come on back, and we'll get into the note catcher. All right, fantastic. This is your lesson 27 note catcher. You should be able to find it in your distance learning packet. It has 4 sections, and it comes directly out of those two areas of the article that you read today. So the first box on your note catcher asks, what is happening with the frontal cortex when dreaming during sleep? So there's quite a bit of information in that section where they are talking about the frontal cortex. So go ahead, and that's the first section. Then you have to answer the question, how does sleep improve memory? I want you to cite evidence from the article. Also, the third area, how does sleep help to restore the brain and clear out toxins? Cite evidence. And then what is the main idea of these two sections? Just write kind of a statement of a summary. It's like a main idea, okay? You're probably going to want to have at least 15 minutes to do this note catcher. So pause the video. I'll see you back here in about 15 minutes and we'll finish out today's lesson. All right, wonderful. So what's nice about these activities is that all of the answers are in the article and you are reading sections today. So it's not the whole article, you're just going to those two areas that are on pages 2 and 3 and looking for the things that are the evidence pieces that can support your answers. So hopefully it was easy to find that word frontal cortex. They have a few sentences there about that. And it's followed by some improving of memory. And they really get very specific in that third section, that last section about harmful toxins and how the brain cleans those out during sleep. So I hope you really had a simple way of confronting this today, and that you were able to find that evidence and get it held in your note catcher. Maybe you could share some of that with people in your environment. Start advocating for your own healthy sleep patterns and maybe those around you too. I know everybody's working so hard, so it's hard to get enough sleep sometimes, but we all need to pitch in and take care of ourselves, and sleep's a part of that. After you complete this assignment, share it out. Make sure you take a little time, about 20 minutes maybe or more, and read for your own pleasure. And practice your fluency text with some expression and reading through it, getting really familiar with the vocabulary. Remember on, was it page 2, where I was struggling with that word, electroencephalography. It's still hard. But the more we practice our fluency, the more fluent that will become, and we'll be better readers and we'll comprehend better. I hope that you have had a great time today. I really appreciate your effort, your energy, and I hope you do make it a great day. I'll see you again real soon.